Is there subways there?
Wait, not in my town.
No, not in your town.
Mm-mm.
There's nothing like the SEPTA subway.
No, there's in Moscow or in St. Petersburg there is like subway and stuff, but that's like just crazy.
You ever
It's
visited
really
there?
beautiful.
Really?
Yeah, but it's dangerous too.
I've always wanted to visit St. Petersburg though.
It's cold and like depressing.
Well, isn't that all?
Yeah. Well, Crimea is cool, but it wasn't ours, so we took it back.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching a live chat. I'm your host, Sergio Galeano, and I'm here with Timur. Timur and the squad just played a live set. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
Great.
What's your week been like? Tell me what is new in Timur's life?
No, I mean I work.
Okay.
Construction.
Oh, cool.
But I should not mention that.
So you balance that with the music.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just like I don't know, I get paid and then I can spend all the money on music. But it was like raining and snowing a lot, so I didn't work a lot. It's like only worked 3 days maybe a week.
Oh wow.
So it's really cool. Weather is great. But
Yeah,
then
man.
I don't have money.
No. Well, you gotta fund the art though. I totally get that. Funding your art,
Well, yeah. Or I find people.
Yeah.
fund my art. Yeah.
Tell me about your band. Because I know that your drummer Sean, he plays for a number like Square Peg and Cara Cara. How'd you get into contact with him and Ilya? Like where'd they come from?
Well, when I came here, when I came to America, I didn't speak English first for like 1 year and a half, so I didn't have any friends. I was like just it was like crazy. So I didn't have any friends, and I was I go to church, so the Russian church. They helped me out, and then through the people in the church, I met Ilya. Like and he was like he kind of played guitar, but it wasn't serious. He goes to temple, like goes to school, and then we just like because I was playing in a band in Russia, and it was like a big underground punk rock band.
What was it called?
Violet Pool. You won't find it. Yeah,
Oh, really?
It's like Russian social networks and stuff. But we were playing a lot and we were pretty big. We could get like 200, 300 people.
Whoa.
Yeah, we toured.
Why would you leave that behind?
Well, it's just Russia, It's
I get it.
yeah.
Cool.
So when I came here, I didn't have any friends, and then I met Ilya, and I've always been doing music, and Ilya just like I came here to do music,
Right,
I left Russia
Yeah.
to come here and just do music.
Do it your way.
Yeah, and we just like started doing it with Ilya, and then like a year ago. Almost a year? Like almost a year ago, I messaged Sean, on Facebook, and I said I'm looking for a drummer. Do you know any drummers? And he's like, well, I know a lot of drummers, but they won't play. And plus, I'm from Russia. That's like weird.
What? No, that shouldn't be a factor.
No, it is. It is weird.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know, because Americans have their perspective of Russian people and how Russian culture works.
When did you move here?
2011.
Okay.
Yeah, and only like this year we started playing shows.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
We recorded song Then the Hour Comes, like more than a year ago. Me and Ilya.
You guys played that today, right?
No, we didn't play it today. Yeah, but it's like we recorded it just me and Ilya and the studio drummer, and we were trying to send that to as many people as possible to just say, hey, like that's my music. Can you play drums? But nobody wanted to, or somebody like people were like, oh yeah, that's a cool song. The sound is great, and like you're Russian. That some people find it cool, but at the same time, nobody has a time to commit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Sean and Sean already was in like three bands at the time, and he said, well, let's try play your songs, and we started playing, and that's how we got together.
Yeah, no, when Henry told me that he saw you at So Far, he's like, dude, there's this super eccentric, really cool guy, man. We got to get him on the show. And I was like, whoa, what's his name? He's like, Timur. I'm like, wow, Timur, huh?
Timur. The stress goes on the last syllable. Yeah, Timur. Yeah, Timur. But I mean, it's fine. Yeah, So Far was fun. So Far was really funny. Like I was really funny. I talked too much.
Oh.
I mean, I do talk too much. Yeah. But it was just weird because before we played like 5 or 6 shows together. And usually there are like not many people show up, because we're like new artists, new band that nobody knows. But so far we come there and there's like 70 people. Yeah, we played, we destroyed it. Like we we like brought the house down. That was really cool.
That's awesome. Tell me about your influences, man. I really dug your set.
Yeah,
what are you
thank
listening
you.
to lately? What is the...
Well,
Give
I
me the
listen to.
background.
I try to listen like avant-garde old stuff, like
Definitely feel
'60s.
that.
You know,
Yeah.
like. But I still listen to. I listen to everything because I don't know, just how my culture. Like in Russia, we don't have a culture in Russia. Basically, I don't try to like say bad things about Russia. But in the '90s, when the Soviet Union collapsed, all this American like Western culture came into Russia. And before it was really hard, for example, to get like even, well, just from my experience, I know my parents or like their friends or people that I knew, even to get the Smiths record was the
Right.
whole thing. You know, you have to go to the guy, and like government used to, I mean, government officials, they wouldn't encourage you to buy anything or get anything from the West.
That
Like
makes
even
sense.
to like it was the whole like hustle to get jeans, Levi's. You know, you had to
Yeah, of course.
go to the guy who went like abroad, bought jeans,
Got
and
the
you
jeans,
like it's
brought it to
crazy.
them, yeah.
So when Soviet Union collapsed, all this culture came into Russia and killed our culture.
Wow.
Yeah,
That sucks.
yeah, it just like destroyed it. So young people, nobody like young people of my age, or even like people a little bit older, they didn't care for that culture. So it just ended Russian culture.
Interesting.
So what we have is just like pop music from the Soviet Union, which is terrible. Like young kids, like they can't relate to it. It's not just like
Right.
for your grandparents,
Sure.
and which other countries have the same problem too.
Yeah,
But
it
it just
happens.
like when I was a kid, you would just listen like anything, you know, Madonna. Then like you have all the rock bands, you know, and it's crazy. We had just so much MTV. Like they started like we had MTV, which was great, but it still was like Russian owned, with Russian producer, and it was like filtered
Exactly.
because we knew that America has MTV too with
Exactly,
alternative
yeah.
bands and stuff. But I never like just I listen to everything. Like whatever sounds good, I just listen to it.
That's a good
Yeah,
motto to have.
yeah.